There's no alarm clock, no wake-up call. After 8 years, it's Mike Tyson's body that signals the beginning of a new day.
No one wants to get up at 4 and run when it's pitch dark. It has to be done. And the only reason I do it so early is because I believe that the other guy isn't doing it, and that it gives me a little edge. The most difficult part about fighting is the training, because, believe it or not, the easy part about fighting is the fighting.
Returning to bed after his morning run, the champ awakens once again to start the day's activities. These are the members of Camp Tyson. 5 weeks prior to a fight, they gather in Atlantic City to initiate the training program. There is no entourage.
When a fight scenario takes place, we act as a family. Kevin, Mike, and I, we live together, we go out together, we go to the gym together.
Monday through Saturday, Mike Tyson goes to work. During this period, he'll train an estimated 55 hours, spar 200 rounds, and shed approximately 15 pounds. A champion's life is very monotonous.
Around a month before the fight, the only thing I think about is just training, constantly training. I enjoy it, but it gets sometimes boring, because it's just constantly repetitious, over and over, same thing, over and over.
Speed bag, from jumping rope to heavy bag. Most fighters use similar training techniques. Yet Tyson's camp has developed a few tricks of its own.
Well, the purpose of the slip bag is to get the fighter moving his head, to get him in the habit of moving his head correctly. You have to try to be elusive. See, as long as the fighter's trying to be elusive, you're going to be all right. That's what I emphasize. That's what we try to. That's what we got over everybody else.
After 7 years of slipping and dodging this sand-filled pendulum, Mike Tyson has become one of the most evasive fighters in boxing today.
There you go, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a combination you haven't seen. When I'm on the heavy bag with Michael, I'm working on his form. And I tell him, you're not moving enough, because you got to move at least 3 times. Certain punches. You throw a straight punch, you move 3 times. You throw a hook, you move twice.
Most impressive is the power and quickness he's developed. This 4-punch combination seems basic. For a heavyweight, 4 punches in under a second is incredible. Watch closely.
There you go, there you go.
Besides videotaping the punches that are thrown, Mike is instructed what to throw. Each type of punch has been assigned a number.
The right hand, left hook, right hand. I give you 1, 5, 1. We use a number system where I call out the different numbers for the different punches. 9, 10, 11. Body, head.
When Kevin tells me the numbers of 4, 5, 6, I know exactly what they are. I don't even have to think.
I want you to 5-1 now. 7 coming in. What's going to go 5-1 or 5-5-1?
Such a system provides a quick and private means of communication. And it's not just training. The press must also be attended to. To break up his formatted training schedule, Tyson often passes time by shopping. Still, this doesn't ease the worry or the constant anticipation of fight night.
80% of the training is all emotional. I try not to think about the fights, but usually I always think about the fight in my mind. While I'm in training, I would dream about the fight. And I always dreamed that I lose, and it was very scary. And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do now? And it's funny, when you dream you lose, you wake up thinking that you lost. And it's scary.
On a good night, the group may rent a video. But on this night, they choose to screen and analyze the day's workout. And in just 9 hours, it'll be time to start all over again.
My favorite part about training is then when the training's over and then it's time to fight, and I know I'm in supreme shape and there's no one's going to beat me. And then after the fight's over and I'm victorious, I say, wow, I'm going to do this next time.
The emotion of sex is the most powerful of all emotions, and it is nature's great creative instrument with which all species of living things are perpetuated. The proper means of self-discipline of the emotion of sex is transmutation, the control and direction of this great emotional feeling toward the attainment of worthy purposes, such as the fulfillment of one's major purpose in life. The great leaders, artists, orators, industrialists, and professional people have learned the art of sex transmutation through the proper system of self-discipline. Because of the delicacy of the subject of sex emotion, I am limited as to the information I can give you about it on this visit. But I have covered the subject much more in detail in some of my books.
My son's schedule every day after he gets off school, 3 to 4 he swims, 4 to 5 is soccer, 5 to 6 is jiu-jitsu, 6 to 7 is baseball. By the time he comes home, he asked me a question the other night. He says, Daddy, do I have a busy schedule or just a normal schedule for all kids? I said, that's very normal. He says, because when I talk to my friends, they don't have my schedule. I said, they don't want to tell you the truth. Everybody has this kind of a schedule. I said, but listen, here's what I will tell you. You're a Bet David. I don't care what the Joneses schedule is. I don't care what the Jackson schedule is. This is the Bet David schedule, and this is the schedule you're going to go on. But Daddy loves you. I'm here for you. We're going to celebrate victories. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. The question is, how is it going to feel when your dreams become a reality? Go there. You go there.
So this is going to be a special video, bro, for the people who want to get their life on track, especially on semen retention, and, you know, for even in people who just want to get their life on track within their life, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wake up in the morning and have nothing to do, no goals, nothing that they're striving for, and I genuinely feel bad for those people because I know a lot of people like that. You feel what I'm saying? So the title of this video is going to be how to structure your life in order to maximize sex transmutation / basically maximize your life on semen retention, basically, or just how to maximize your life in general, right? So basically, right, I left a clip of Napoleon Hill, right, and this is from the book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, right? There's a chapter called The Mystery of Sex Transmutation, and I'm just going to give you a brief definition and go off based off how to structure your life based off just one definition. The meaning of the word transmute is simple language, the changing or transferring of one element or form of energy into another. Sex transmutation is simple and easily explained. It means the switching of the mind from thoughts of physical expression to thoughts of some other nature. Thoughts of physical expression to other nature, right? So basically, all it is when you get these urges, when you're very horny and you have, bro, a lot of testosterone or a lot of fucking semen or whatever building up and you're getting hard every minute of the day. Trust me on retention, a lot of that times it will happen. And for me, it's especially in the morning. So it's very important for me to get up in the morning and know what I'm supposed to do. You must be able to structure your life. So in order to use sex transmutation or basically semen retention to the best of your abilities, is that you gotta have something that you're working for every single day, that you're striving for. I say this in a lot of my videos, is your purpose, right? When you're taking that energy that's built up within your dick, all it is just, it's built up right there. You have to transform it and use it to something else. And this will take you to the levels of a genius. I made a whole separate video on that, but we're not gonna go too deep into this. We're just gonna do the structure video, but if you want, go watch that other video. It's how semen retention would literally make you a genius. I go through the whole chapter and break down the game for you guys. But you get these thoughts and, you know, you're able to provide yourself and do the things you're supposed to do to the best of your ability without you realizing. Not a lot of people know this shit, but a lot of boxers, they go on semen retention for like 2 to 3 months before a fight. And their training camp is so brutal and they're ready for the fight. And the day of the fight, they're ready, they're energized, all sorts of things, because 2 to 3 months on retention is going to get you to a lot of, you know, the benefits of being on retention. It's going to take your mind away from all of the pussy, all of the women, all of the porn, and focus on your goal to beat the shit out of a dude and win the belt, and the fame and the glory, and your goal of becoming the best boxer or whatever, right? So all it is transmuting your energy to something else. So for instance, for me, I transmute my energy first thing in the morning to my goals. I write my goals down everything in the morning, and I write down and read and break down plans of videos that I want to make, just like this one. And I transmute my sexual energy to the gym, always and all the time, and always the gym is my number one thing. I love to hit the gym, so I use my sexual energy that builds up. I'm hard all the time. I might as well go use that energy and hit the gym. And you will become greater in the gym. You'll take the gym a lot more serious. You'll take your life a lot more serious. You see what I'm saying? For me, also with YouTube. YouTube is my number one thing outside of the gym as well. Those go hand in hand. I love the gym and I love to do my YouTube to get you guys this fucking knowledge and these facts. So hit that subscribe button because I'll be giving these fucking facts. But I transmute my sexual energy towards my YouTube. And I'm starting to see myself grow for real and give you guys really good information that people really fuck with. So how to structure your life to optimize your life on semen retention. What you need to do is, one, identify your goal and your purpose in your life. I write down my goals the first thing in the morning, right? And if you don't know your goals, really, I made a whole separate video too on how to find your purpose, because this means the most in the world as a man. If you're a man and you wake up and you have no goals, you just do whatever, you go play video games, you're just living to live. You're living a worthless life. You're living in less of a masculine type of life. That's like feminine shit. Think about a girl. When she wakes up in the morning, you know, she doesn't have work or whatever. She just, you know, wakes up, chills around, you know, just sleeps, or you know, stays in and watches like the movie on TV and like watches TikTok and shit. Like, it's cute. It's a girl. You know, that's a shorty. But you're a man. You're masculine. So you got to have a goal that you're striving for. You feel what I'm saying? So think about it like this. I wake up in my life every day, every single day. I have my goal, right? I write down my goal every morning. It's so important that you have this goal because you know what you're going to do, right? So I write down my goal in the morning. My goal, how I'm going to accomplish my goal, in the time that I need to be able to accomplish my goal. I'm gonna have an end date of when this goal is going to be accomplished, where it must be accomplished. You feel what I'm saying? Because if it doesn't have an end date, it's just like, okay, I have a goal to touch $1 million by whenever, this, that, and the third, for instance, and you know, you don't have an end date, it's not going to make you tighten up. So if you have a goal to touch $1 million by 30 and you're getting to like 28, 29 years old, then you're like, oh my God, like, you know, you got to tighten up. You feel what I'm saying? That's like a long-term goal. More times than not, your goal will be a lot short-term. So have a goal and write that down, right? But really prioritize this one thing right here, is that everything that you write down must be written down the day before too as well. So your goals, write that down before you go to sleep, because this is important to you and you want to really analyze and know what you're going for. But write down your plan of your day, like your perfect day, the day before, the day that you're doing the most work. You know, you're very structuredized and you want to accomplish a lot of things, right? And this is how I'm going to break it down. I don't have my notebook on me, right? But on my shelf, I have like this big, you know, whiteboard. Every night before I go to sleep, I write down what I have to do the day prior, so that when I wake up, I go to the board and look at what I have to do, and by a certain time, right? So for the first thing, right, this is taking you to the next level that don't nobody do this, right? A lot of millionaires do this, and I picked up off this basic skill of writing it down the day before, so that you don't have your mind wandering. Oh, I gotta go do this, I have to do that, you know, maybe I have this, that, and the third going. No, you know what you're going to do the moment you wake up. You see what I'm saying? So I had this big whiteboard, right? And the first thing I write, wake up 7 o'clock. Wake up 7 o'clock, I go check it. Second thing, from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, I'm writing down my goals and how I accomplish them. And I write down next to it, make video ideas, right? So for 30 minutes, I'm doing that. I write down my goals. It takes like fucking 5 minutes. I repeat it to myself 3 times every morning. And then I write down video ideas of what videos I want to make, and, you know, all sorts of things, right? So I structured eyes from, you know, maybe from 7:30 or 7:30 to 8:30, or, you know what I'm saying, like at least an hour maybe. And I write that down. Boom, check that off when it's done. And then the third thing is like your basic necessities to what you're supposed to do. You wake up, you know, you go shower, brush your teeth, all sorts of things. Get that done. I put shower, eat, meditate from, let's say, 8:30 to 9:30. All of this should not be taking you more than hours. You feel what I'm saying? You shower, boom, 20 minutes, whatever. You know, you brush your teeth, you're getting up, you know, you make your cup of coffee, and you meditate for 10 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever. Boom. By then, on to the next thing. Check that off. Do you see how when you're structuring your life, you're using all of your energy towards what you have going on? And this is how you're supposed to live on retention, because you're not supposed to just, you know, just living day to day by like waking up, not doing nothing. You have to know what you're going to do, and this will bring your masculine power and your masculine essence to the most high, that you see this is the day-to-day life that I should live, because one, it's fun of you accomplishing everything you need to do, and you know you have something you're structured for. And I do want to say something real quick, that all day, like every single day, you're not going to accomplish this like every single day. You might miss checks off of that list. You might wake up at 7:30 instead of 7 o'clock. Okay, still get up and do. You still have that plan of what you basically need to know what you need to get done. So you still go for it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't, oh, I woke up at 7:30 or 8 o'clock instead of at 7. So all of this is done. I don't care. I'm just going to be a bum. No. You know the main things that you need to do, right? For me, the main things are hit the gym and make YouTube videos and structure it and write down my plans. Those are the top 3 things that I need to do every single day. I know I need to do it, but just having that plan will set you straight of like, yes, this is what I need to do. No excuses, no bitch shit. You got to accomplish this goal. This is like your perfect day. So after the shower, let's say like shower or 9 o'clock, get out of the shower at 9 o'clock or whatever, pray, eat, meditate, right? Boom. So from there, now from 9 to like 12 o'clock, I'm making videos, or I'm doing research to make videos. I'm reading books, gaining knowledge, writing down ideas, and then I go make videos, right? So from 9 to 12, I'm making videos or whatever, right? I come home 12 to 3, I'm editing from that time frame. So I'm basically working within a 6-hour frame, and 12 to 3, boom, that's when the time that I need to work. That's the time that I need to edit the videos and upload and have a video out for you guys every day. Then boom, from there, from 3:30 to 4:30, whatever, eat, and then basically have like my pre-workout. Then from like 4:30 from 4:30 to 5, I'm going to the gym, whatever, hit the gym 5 to 7 or whatever, and come back, edit more videos, read, and go to sleep. Basically, basic premise of my days in my life. I just summed it up for you. But do you see how you're structuring your plan? For a lot of other people, your life might be different. For example, like if you have a job, boom, 9 to 5, wake up, 9 to 5, go to the work, everything like that. And then from 5 to 7 or 5 to 6, hit the gym, boom. Then from 6 to whatever, doing something, reading, or, your side hustle or your side business or something that you're doing. So you still got to work to get this money to pay the bills and all sorts of things. Maybe you have kids, maybe you have a lot of things going on. But if you structureize your plans the day before, you wake up every day knowing what you're supposed to do. You wake up every day knowing what you're supposed to do. And even if you didn't do this, there's like 3 things that you must accomplish every single day. You know what I'm saying? That you still wake up every day. You know your goals. You write them down. But you know what you're striving for at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? All of like the cute, like, be done by the shower and meditate and all of that. Yeah, that's cool. Having that planned out for sure, but still understanding that these are the top 3 things. My YouTube videos, me hitting the gym, me cooking my food, whatever your top 3 things is, that is the most important thing that you must accomplish. And by this, you're using all of your sexual energy that you build up. And at the end of the day, I want to really explain this to you. But I want to basically explain this to you. At the end of the day, you will still sometimes realize that you have more time. Once you structureize and you followed your plan and you accomplish it, more times than not, you still have like a day where you're like, damn, I could do a lot more. I still have like an hour or 2 hour, 3 hour frame of what I can do to get work done. I had days where I'm just sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? I got everything done even before the timing. Wow, that's crazy. Or exactly on timing. I have like 3 hours left before I go to sleep, and write down what time you got to go to sleep too. For me, it's like 10 o'clock now, but basically before, when I was working, it was like I have to be in bed by 8, so I have to have everything done. Now it's starting to come to the fact that I have a 2 to 3 hour gap of like something that I can do. And then that's where a lot of my reading comes in, where I can read an extra hour. I didn't write down my reading or whatever, but I'm basically giving you guys like a little example of like how I structured my life. But I basically read at least an hour a day. So boom, that goes there. But then I have like an extra 2 hours I can learn something in. And if you follow this day by day, you will start to realize that you have this extra time, and you start to realize from this, time management is the most important thing. And 2, that you can get a lot of things done in a day. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, whenever your body feels like it and this, that, or whatever the fuck, you start to like live in a mopey type of life. It's just kind of lame, where some days, I woke up around this time, so today is not going to be a good day. I woke up at 11 or 12 o'clock, whatever, this, that. It's like you're wasting your potential as a man, for real, if you don't structureize your plans, because you start to really realize time management. You get everything done. You get like 20 things done within your day. And at the end, you're still like, damn, I got like a 2 to 3 hour time block of I can still do some more shit. Maybe I'll go outside with my friend and, I'll call my friend to come over. Boom, we start hitting the mitts a little bit, get some little extra training, whatever. He has the hands, he's giving me pad work, whatever. Or I have a bag, or I go out for a run, or go out for a walk, or I do something else, right? Like, you start to really realize this, and you start to realize, like, and what's another funny part is that you still have, like, I get, like, this second wind of energy, especially on retention, around, like, 6 o'clock. You guys don't even know. I'm a little fucking crazy. Around 6 or 7 o'clock, I'm like, I feel a little tired sometimes midday. But then by 6 or 7 o'clock, I get this second energy rush. And I'm like, you guys don't even know. When I'm cooking my fucking steak and eggs or my ground beef and eggs, I literally just start screaming out of masculine, like, oh my God. I just be like, ah! And I just start fucking shadow boxing in my kitchen. And my dad thinks I'm fucking nuts. But this happens every day. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I just get this urge to just like, you know, do some more shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to eat, but I just feel like I'm energized, you know, throughout the day. And oh, another thing is that I fast throughout the whole day. I've been like just fasting from, you know, if I wake up at 7, I fast and eat around, you know, like I told you, by the time I have my pre-workout meal. And my pre-workout meal is only fruits, where it's just like bananas, 2 bananas, a bunch of berries, blackberry, blueberries, kiwi, just whatever fruit I have, maybe an orange, whatever. Then I'll have my pre-workout with fucking, you know, honey, 2 packs of honey and like pink Himalayan salt, so I could get a crazy pump in the fucking gym. You dig what the fuck I'm saying? But like at that time where it's like, you know, I come back home, I'm cooking food. I'm just turned. Like, I'm ready to just go outside and go run a mile or whatever. I still have like this second wind that I realize that I get, especially on retention. But just structurizing your life, knowing what you have to do, even if you wake up an hour later or 2 hours later, whatever, you got these main goals that you have to accomplish, and you know them, and you do it. You know, you accomplish the goals, and you know, okay, maybe I didn't go to meditate today or whatever, but it didn't take me away from my YouTube, or it didn't take me away from, you know, my reading my books for an hour or two, or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? So that is like very important. You realize time management, and you realize you can do a lot more, especially on retention, where it's like, okay, 8 to 9, I got to do this. You know that subconsciously. So that by 9 or 10 or between 10 and 11, you got to be at this certain place, go drop off some food for your family, like whatever it is. You know, you might have doctor's appointments, you might have school, you might have a lot of different things, but you can still implement this. There's no excuse if you have school for 6 hours a day and, you know, you have practice. Okay, I write down I have school and then basketball practice after. Then I can, you know, come home, eat a little bit, and then find out like for an extra 2 hours what I can do, and then go back to sleep or whatever, and figure out a way to, like, you know, make a fucking side hustle or whatever. You know, it's endless. It's whether you want to do it or not. That's all it is. It's whether if you're a bitch or not. Let me keep it a beam. It's whether you're a fucking pussy or not. You know what I'm saying? But over here on my channel, you know, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to get to optimize our life. And there will be some days that you miss this, but you know the main premises of what you need to get done, and that's all that matters, especially. But when you really write down your day the night before, you'll go in with masculine urge, look at their board or look at your goals that you wrote down in a notepad, and you will say, damn, this is what I need to do, and you attack it. And once you, like the one day that you accomplish everything, you'll be like, damn, like I really did that. Like I did times 10 what the average human being does within a day. You do that for 100 days, you will really realize like the person you can become. You know what I'm saying? You start to realize that this is bare minimum. I can do a lot more within this extra 2 to 3 hours that I get throughout the day after I've done and structured my life. You start to realize this. Do that for 100 days like I've done. You start to get this. A lot of people call it ego, whatever the fuck you want to say, but you realize like, damn, I'm doing way more. Like if you call your homies or if you call anyone back home or anyone that you knew, you ask them what they did today, they'll give you like 1 to 2 things max. Like, okay, I went food shopping around 12:30 and then I hit the gym around 5:30 and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's all you gonna tell me? And like, what the fuck? Like, you're a man. You're just telling me, yeah, I went food shopping. I hit the gym a little bit, you know, came home and smoked some weed, jerked off and fell asleep. Like, come on, bro. Like you're hindering yourself as your masculine man. That, like, you're hindering yourself truly. Your potential is being wasted. When you optimize your life, you will start to realize, yes, I have so much things that I can do. Knowing that after a while, this becomes easy. You gotta understand, doing this every single day, but what you're doing and attacking your goals every single day, you start to realize, man, this shit easy, bro. And you get this confidence to want to do more. Like, it's crazy. Man, bro, it's crazy. And like, for a lot of people, for like me, it might not be as much. Like yesterday, I had a planned day where I just stayed at the house, basically just grinding, getting videos done, editing, all sorts of things. And that was like a perfect day for me, because I'm like, damn, I really edited that like an extra 2-3 videos, and I actually made 2 to 3 more videos, and I read and I stayed home, you know, because yesterday was a rest day and it was raining. I was gonna go for a walk, but you know what I'm saying, it was raining, so I was like, fuck it, I meditate at the house. I did everything at the house, cooked everything at the house, just chilled at the house by myself. And I haven't done that, but I wasn't chilling watching Netflix on the TV. I was chilling reading books. I was chilling doing my work, my editing, and you know, I was chilling making videos. You see what I'm saying? It's a different type of chilling on this channel. You see what I'm saying? I'm not chilling watching fucking Netflix and just chilling, like, no, wasting time on TikTok. No, I gotta get this work the fuck done. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? So I love y'all, bro. Main premise of this video, I want you to understand, on retention, you will get a lot of energy. You have to use this to maximize your abilities, but have one structuredized goal that really matters. Just writing down a lot of the bullshit things, it's good, like, you know, oh, I gotta get done out of the shower at this time or whatever the fuck. But that one premise of you doing your YouTube, that one premise of you making videos, that one premise of editing all of the videos that you have stored, or whatever it is, whatever your goal is, maybe it's football, basketball, whatever, training, whatever, that's your main premise, that's your goal. Use all of your energy and focus on that thing, right? And you will grow and you will get genius thoughts. Go watch that video too. I'm not going to leave it right here, but go watch that video of, I broke down the whole chapter. It's very important of how semen retention will literally make you a genius. Or watch the short-term video of, like, I believe it's the most viewed video on my channel. I got like 15,000, or I think 14,000 views on that, which is I'm proud of, and I'm glad a lot of people can understand, because this shit needs to be heard. So go watch that video. Go and spit some real game for your fucking brain. And I'm gonna leave my last video right here. So you guys right here, if you guys missed on that, go watch this video. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, bro. And stay yourself, stay 300, and whatever you do in life. Trust me, I believe in you, bro.